Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat for the Streets, man. It's like Showtime. So this morning I'm doing a nice little video on Mr. Vic Fangio, former DC, current head coach of the Denver Broncos. He was a defensive coordinator for the likes of the Baltimore Ravens, San Francisco 49ers when they was making their Super Bowl runs. The Chicago Bears. Recently, before he got the job in Denver, and I forgot who else. But in any event, the reason why I'm making a video about Vic Fangio is because he said just the other day that he doesn't see racism in the NFL. Oh, really, Vic? So, you don't see racism in the NFL, but I got plenty of examples to show you that there is racism in the NFL. Starting with a dude with your, you know what I'm saying, with one of your names. That being Michael Vick, you know what I'm saying, who I don't got pictured in the video. I forgot to add him, but yeah, man, y'all remember what happened to Michael Vick? After he spent them 2 years in jail, remember after he got signed and everybody was like, no, people in Philadelphia. Some people in Philadelphia, all them dog lovers, all them Peter motherfuckers was sitting up there talking about Michael Vick. Oh, he shouldn't get a second chance. Oh, he shouldn't get signed. He a dog. You know what I'm saying? He a dog killer, this, and that. But you got whole murderers, you know what I'm saying, and dudes that, you know what I'm saying, like the rape bitches, you know what I'm saying, in the neighboring city, you know what I'm saying, in Pittsburgh. I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I'm saying, but you all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but in the neighboring city, you got another dude, you know what I'm saying, who beloved in the city, you know what I'm saying, in the state of Pennsylvania, you know what I'm saying, who like to, you know what I'm saying, like to touch women, you know what I'm saying, inappropriately or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they want to get on Michael Vick about killing dogs. And I'm not saying it's right. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you got people out there with other, you know what I'm saying, shady histories and shady past, you know what I'm saying, in the same state, playing football. Sorry about the background noise, y'all. It's a train. I'm on my way home from work. But anyway, back to Vic Fangio. So that's just another example, Vic. That's just another example. But I have plenty more. I have plenty more for your ass. Since you want to sit up there and talk about, oh, you don't see no racism in the NFL. But what about Drew Brees? What about Drew Brees? Oh, and Drew, I got a special video coming for you later. I'm going to get on your ass. What about Drew Brees? And, oh, his comments about the flag in Colin Kaepernick. What about Lamar Jackson? After he got, you know what I'm saying, after he won a Heisman in college, you know what I'm saying, he could barely get a seat at the table in at the NFL draft. They wanted him to change positions and shit, or they wanted him to be a running back, they wanted him to be a wide receiver. And the dude said he couldn't catch. What about Colin Kaepernick? So you wasn't coordinating the same defense that he would go against in practice when y'all was making Super Bowl runs? You didn't see what happened to him, Vic? You didn't see how they whiteballed him and treated him like a piece of shit on national TV every week? You know what I'm saying? For like a year and a half, 2 years, every time they brought up his fucking name. You don't see no racism in that, Vic? Okay, well, what about Cam Newton? What about Cam? Another Heisman Trophy winner. Another dude who led his team to a Super Bowl. A 15-1 record. And he can't buy a goddamn job. And they talk shit about Cam to this day. About his attitude, about this, and that. But you don't see no racism in that, Vic? Okay. And now my personal favorite, Mr. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, who putting out all this shit in the media, trying to make Dak Prescott look bad, but wanting his money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shannon Sharp for pointing that shit out. Shout out to Shannon Sharp for, you know what I'm saying, speaking on that, and outing Jerry Jones for putting all this shit out in the media, trying to make Dak Prescott look greedy, you know what I'm saying, for wanting his money. And all this dude do is win. All this dude do is win. and put up good numbers. You know what I'm saying? We ain't won a Super Bowl yet. But Dak putting up great numbers, and he a winning quarterback. And that is dude want his money, and now Jerry don't want to pay him. But he paid Tony Romo all that money. And he making good money at CBS. I'm proud of Tony. I like Tony. I'm not sitting up there talking about, you know what I'm saying, talking bad on Tony Romo. But what I'm saying is, they paid Tony Romo all this money, and he didn't give a shit. 2 playoff victories. Now some of that wasn't all his fault. But 2 playoff victories in 10 years, bro. Come on now, Jerry. You paid him all that money? And they treated Tony Romo like a god in Dallas. Jerry Jones treated him like a son in Dallas. Hell, they was still debating when Dak was winning in his rookie season whether to put Tony Romo in. And I was the only one questioning why they still trying to push this dude to the forefront when Dak is clearly winning. And, you know what I'm saying, he was succeeding. And once again, I'm back on Drew Brees' ass. Like I said, I got a special video for you, Cool Breeze. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The second saint of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So in conclusion, fuck Vic Fangio and fuck Drew Brees. I'm on your ass.